presented by That Wolf from Hyrule Productions. Hello everybody, this is That Wolf from Hyrule, and welcome back to Super Nintendo Saturdays. And you bet your ass that jingle is correct because we're playing Mega Man! And you can see I'm totally ready for this. I got my my only relatively clean blue shirt on. I mean, I got this from donating blood. So yeah, we're playing Mega Man X. So, if you grew up with the NES playing those Mega Mans, this game straight up reinvented the series and kicked it in the ass. And so, let's just get started right away. So, this did carry over a lot of the abilities from the older Mega Man. For example, the Charge Shot, which actually now has 2 stages. There's a 2-power and a 3-power charge, which usually eliminates most enemies. And as well as there's new jumping mechanics. I don't think the original Mega Mans had wall jumping, which that's pretty cool. Shoot. Sometimes it slows down a little bit. That's because there's so much stuff going on the screen at the moment. But that's okay. We can manage. So one thing I have to talk about really quick. There's a part in Mega Man X7 for the PlayStation 2 and I don't know how many other consoles it was on that brought back enemies from this game and was trying to basically shove nostalgia in your face, going, "Hey, do you remember these guys? Yeah, the game that they came from were so cool, right? Yeah, but Mega Man X7 sucked balls." It just seems like every time Mega Man gets good enough and then they release a 7th one, it doesn't do so well. Like Mega Man 7 for Super Nintendo, which I'm not gonna play ever. And for some reason, as a kid when I first played this jump right here was stupidly difficult because I didn't know how high Mega Man could jump. And I ended up jumping early and I ended up falling and dying so many times. I just wasn't confident, I guess, in my gaming and jumping abilities in video games, so I don't know, little 10-year-old me just wasn't as skilled. Oh, and these enemies are so annoying. They're like, "Yeah, you want to jump? Yeah, too bad." Basically, any 2-charge shot would dispatch them. And I'll just let him fall off because derp. There we go. So with this, I'm not going to make it too long. I'm just going to whip through here, and I'm going to whip through a couple of the stages if I can quickly enough. Like, obviously, I'm going to do Chill Penguin, which, by the way, what is that? They do skits. Dorkly has a funny-ass Chill Penguin sketch that they did. Chill Penguin is chill. Maybe I'll link that into the bottom of the description below. Come on, there we go. So I have to say, so this is Vile, by the way. When I was a kid, I swear I thought he was Boba Fett. I mean, look at his helmet. I mean, his helmet looks like a Mandalorian helmet, doesn't it? Like, or I guess you could say it's a Mandalorian bucket. I mean, he's a bounty hunter essentially. Ow. So this is scripted. You always lose to this. I've tried, believe me. You always lose. "You worthless piece of scrap metal! Did you think you could defeat me?" I think there's a version of this called Mega Man X Command Mission or something that redoes this whole entire game. His voice is ridiculous. I always thought he sounded badass. I mean, he's the bad guy. And here comes Zero. Zero is awesome. And I'll try to voice this, I guess, as much as possible. "I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him." "X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you have not reached full power yet." I guess I'm going off by the more modern Zero. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just using my imagination here. "If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am." Suggesting that X is not quite I mean, he's okay, but he's just still not good enough. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. I'll meet up with you when you get there. That was a bad reading. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. X, I know you can't do it. Almost reminds me of how I do Pooh's voice. But then again, I was also imitating the Ridgway brothers there. So passwords, obviously, we don't need them. Okay, like I had said earlier, and these are our Maverick robots. In the traditional Mega Man setting, we can select whoever we want when we want. But there is actually a set order you should do them. And if you go out of order, then it basically ends up becoming a challenge. Like one time I think I tried to go for Sting Chameleon the first time, and it ended badly. But Chill Penguin's level is required first. Even if you don't actually beat the level, because obviously there's an item in here that, these stupid freaking helicopter bastards, or the mosquito jerks. I like you bunnies, but not in this game. Thank you. I noticed in this game the sound layers sometimes overlap each other, like sometimes the blaster won't, the X-Buster won't work sometimes, or the sound will just come out for no reason just because they didn't layer the sounds too well. Ah, bats. These bats I think are an evolution of an earlier Mega Man enemy, because they actually show up in Armored Armadillo's stage, kind of like a 16-bit version of that character. Another jump that almost confounded me. I was just like, how do I make this? This one too is kind of tough. You have to jump from the absolute edge, and it looks like you can't make it. See, look, and then you just grab the edge because Mega Man is a wall-jumping badass. This one's easier, however. And here's where we get a capsule. So, you've come. X, I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life. And I hoped the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one. But now it seems that you are destined to fight. Because I thought the world might need a new champion. I've watched this a lot. I have hidden capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you will be able to increase your powers beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule and receive an acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X. How's that for my Dr. Light voice? Interesting thing, I probably didn't mention this in my Mega Man 2 review, but Dr. Light and Dr. Wily are based off of Einstein and who's the other guy? Oh yeah, Edison. Because Thomas Edison and Albert Einstein, because their names are actually Thomas Light and Albert Wily. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. So this game actually requires a little bit of skill and timing, because you could dash two ways. You could double tap the direction you're going, or you could use the A button to dash. Which I think it's better if you master the double tap direction, because otherwise it's impossible to make. Oh sh! Wow. Okay. I swear I thought I would do this deathless. Okay. Thankfully, it starts you right back where you needed to be. Yeah, for the longest time as a kid, I just used the A button to dash until I figured out how to actually master this. But thankfully, in the later installments of this game, I could have saved myself by jumping out of there, but I didn't. Yeah, in the later installments of this game, you could actually dash a lot easier. Because this one, they didn't actually think too much of how the system would work. So it was an experimental. And it was similar to the, I guess, the slide that the original Mega Man did. but it's not quite the same. Like, you can't gain speed off of that, and you can't jump while doing it either. And also, this is why using the double tap dash is effective, because you can keep your charge shots. Because otherwise, you have to hold this, and this doesn't really work. And you can't really do that while holding the fire button, unless you change your configuration. But like I said, it's yeah, it's a little tricky to get, because otherwise you can't do these epic jumps out of the. Hang on. Take that, chill penguin. I don't care how chill you are. You're still gonna go down. Come on, give me a yellow. There we go. Ah, he can only be attacked a couple of ways, and that was me just failing entirely to dash. There we go. See? There we go. Got him. Take that, chill penguin. I love this music. And also I use this in my intro. Oh god, I'm such a nerd. You get shotgun ice. I thought that was the coolest name for any weapon. I mean, shotgun ice. Shotgun ice, that's awesome. The upgraded ability is cool too. Speaking of cool, let's run through Spark Mandrills really quick. And for the longest time, I didn't actually know what a mandrill was. But I wanted to come here because this music is awesome. Like, even for 16-bit music, this stage music is fantastic. Ah. A lot of the times I end up button mashing just because I'm too lazy to charge up another shot. Some of these enemies just take too much damage. Dang it. I knew I was going to do that. I think if you beat Sting Chameleon stage, it no longer actually has the spark balls there. It's a lot easier to traverse. And especially since... No, this enemy's still there. Ow. Ah! He always hits me. No! Wow, I almost died. See, that's why you gotta master these... No, 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 no! Go to hell, you bastard. Freaking blackout areas. Come on. There we go. Oh, I guess I might as well show you Shotgun Ice. I think it works against this guy. Oh, here's another cool thing that Mega Man X did that... no, that's not gonna work. Mega Man X did that the original Mega Man did. You didn't have to go to your menu to switch your weapons. Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Come on, I want to kill at least 2 Robot Masters during this. Shoot. Well, if I go by my standard format, I've still got 1 more life. And that boss was actually the halfway point. Ah, dang it. Come on, please. Oh, shoot! I thought I cleared it. What if I go down this way? Dang it. I don't like you and you don't like me. What? Oh, don't tell me this is a dead end. Ugh. Ow. Just trying to avoid that. Come on, jump. Dang it. I really don't like these spark balls. That's fine. If I don't take too much damage on the... I don't know how that hit him somehow. Stop with the spark balls! Alright, here's this part again. There we go, I got him! Not the one I was intending to get, but... Ah! You're not gonna get me this time! Alright, now I'm actually gonna fight this guy full force. Now I just gotta be careful. And not get stuck by his frickin' sticky balls. No. Ow! That took a lot of damage. Shoot. Stop charging! Fine. You're gonna stick me, I'll just blast you then. This guy's a lot of friggin' damage. No, you are not gonna... Ow, that took a lot. Yes! Gotcha! Whew! Yeah, X is about as yeah, he's like panting there. So it's interesting when X runs low on energy. He basically like visibly like he's tired because he's running low on power. This part's a little tricky. Ow! That's why. Come on, please give me some health. And then I just right there. No. All right. Well, that's about all the time I got for tonight. So that's Mega Man X. I love the hell out of this series. I love this game. I love the subsequent games after it, and the memories. Oh my goodness, just I love the hell out of this game. I bought this for my cousin for like $10. That's how I found out about it, because I mean I played it at his house, and then I was like, hey, do you want to sell me that? And he's like, okay. So yeah, and that's how I got introduced to Mega Man, interestingly enough. So I've been that Will from Hyrule, and this has been SNES Saturdays, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh hey, since it's so heavy here, thanks for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Well, if you want to subscribe to me, there'll be a link down here to find my channel. If you want to watch the video that I just put up the last couple of days, it'll be right here. And if you want to watch the last week's video that I just had last Saturday, it'll be all over here. So this is a big thank you to everybody. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I'll be seeing you guys next time.